Hey everyone, this is Kevin Palou with the ezComp team. Today I'm helping go through the Competition Day Control Center and Awards workflow to help you out on Competition Day. To get there, I'm following my way into Host Access, and at the top I've got Control Center, which is where I can spend most of my day on event day. In the top corner, I have my ability to get back to my dashboard. I also have the option to chat with my judges. If I have anything where I need to communicate with one of my judges at a time, I can send them a message and they can send me a message to say anything that they need to if they're needing my attention. I have a phone number that'll be here to be able to reach out to whoever on our ezComp team is on call that day. But I also have the ability to chat live with an ezComp team member to ask a quick question that doesn't need an immediate response, but I can reach out and we will get back to you right away as well. As we're working our way through the day, I'm starting with show choir. If I am looking to access a judge's score page, I can click on judges links and I have access to see all of my judges and I have access to their score sheets, their critique pages, their mobile recorders. This could be used in an emergency if you are needing to get onto a judge's page or open it up on your device for them if something's going on with their device. During the day, I am also able to watch the scores as they come in. And in this scenario, I've got a division group of finals eligible. This would be my daytime. And I can click around and see every score that is coming from any group or any judge for any group. I can see their rankings and I can see things in a section that might not be added into the total. If I'd rather see the rankings to see how things are shaken out as we go, I'm able to see that. I can see the calculated sections, so I can see that the overalls are going within the vocal division, the visuals, and these are our non-scored ones, or our non-placement controlling ones in our test event here. Okay, so during the day, I can be watching the judges' links there, or I can see the scores coming on. It's about time for awards. I am ready to finalize everything. So I'm going to go into my awards workflow. I've got four main steps here, or four pages that I'm going to. First thing I need to do is verify my placements. Then I need to verify the scored captions, assign any other captions, and then I get to view my award script that's already filled in for me. Your instructions are listed right here just in case you need it. But the first step is to make sure that your judges have finalized their sheets. You cannot move forward with assigning and finalizing awards without having your judges finalized their score sheets. What that means is they are no longer able to edit their score sheets or their comments. If they need to make any changes, you are the only one as the host that can actually unlock it for them. So you can come in here, click that, let them fix their scores or adjust their comments, whatever they need to do. Then either they finalize it or you do, but you can't move forward with the next steps until all the judges are finalized for whatever division you are working on verifying placements for. Next step, I'm verifying my placements here. The finals eligible, this division group that has everybody in daytime that's eligible for finals. It's showing me how things shook out overall. This is also where I'll see who my top six placers are that earned a place in finals. If I scroll down, any group or a division that is also getting awards that is listed in that division group, those placements will show up here as well. When I say I feel good about that, I can verify the group. I cannot do this step if my judges have not finalized, but it's just confirming that I know what I'm doing. And suddenly it turns green, telling me I'm done. As I'm checking that, I can click on the card and it's giving me a breakdown. In this one, we're using ordinal consensus. It's showing me the order of the tiebreakers that are going to be used. And as we go, it's highlighting the first place ranks, telling me down here who got those first place ranks and who earned that placement. Down here, we have three groups with the first place vote. We see all of those. It goes on to there's a tie. We're now looking for a preference. It's still a tie. We go on to sum of ranks. We see that this group wins. They get that placement. We move on. So it explains everything to you and to your competing directors because they get access to this card as well. But that's how you know what happened and why before you click verify placements. Once your placements are verified, if your competition does finals, this is where you can assign them. So like I said up here, we find out who our top six groups are. Down here, we assign them in their performance order. And if you unfortunately run into that scenario where finals are going to start a little bit later than you originally anticipated, it's very easy to make a schedule change here, which will change everything in the directors portal as well as on showchoir.com. So I've got 6 finalists placed. If I say, hey, we're starting finals 15 minutes later, I can type that in, apply offset, and everything on here just changed. That changed in the directors portal as well as showchoir.com. I save my changes and I am ready to rock and roll. That did not release that to the directors. That just saved that. I can release that when I get to that step. Now, I verified placements. Next step is my scored captions. And again, it starts with a red card. It tells me who wins it. I can click on the card. It's going to give me a breakdown to explain exactly how we came to that placement. And when I'm done, verify these captions. They turn green, and that means I'm ready to rock and roll with that division. I move on to assigning other captions. Again, my instructions are right here, but it's as easy as click on the award that I'm trying to give, and I give it to a school and a group. I click award. If it's a award that is going to go to an individual, I can type in the performer's name, save that. And when I scroll down here, it gives me all that info. If I happen to have misspelled the performer's name or put the wrong performer, I am able to edit that here, save. If I gave it to the wrong school or wrong group, I can remove that caption and it just pops back up here to the top and I can go give it to the correct group that I meant to have given it to in the first place. Once I have all of my captions awarded, I move on to my View Awards script. And this is what you already built in your award setup. It just populates everything into the order that you put it. So here I've got every award in the order that I wanted it in, and it's given me all the information so I can just go read from top to bottom at the awards. It also has my finalists in performance order with those new updated times that I put when I used that offset feature. If I have somebody on stage that's reading it that's not me, I'm able to type in their email address and send that to them. Or I can print this, it'll export as a PDF, and I can hit print and take a paper copy to the stage if I would like to. If I get to this stage and I realize that's not the order that I want those awards to be read in, I can very easily go back to my MC script builder and I can make some adjustments there if I need to. Once I'm done with that, I'm on stage, I'm given awards. When I'm done with reading awards on stage, everything below awards workflow is a way that you are going to actually be sharing information to the directors and to showchoir.com. So when I am done on stage, I can come down to these toggles. The first one, I can release what finalist groups and their performance times. When I release that, it's just confirming to you that you know this is actually going to make it visible to directors in their portal and on showchoir.com. Then I move down to I'm releasing scores. When I release this, the scores will go to the director portal. The placements that you read off and the awards that you read off on stage will go to showchoir.com. No scores or rankings will ever go to showchoir.com. They will only go to the director portal. And the only information that goes to showchoir.com is any awards that you put in there. So if you are giving only 3 placement trophies for a division and there's 7 groups in that, it will only show the 3 trophies that you awarded. So when I'm ready, I'm able to release. I cannot hit release until judges have finalized and I have done my awards workflow. Then I can release. Now, if you would like to still print copies of your score sheets and everything for your groups to have a paper copy, you are able to do so, but only after releasing the scores here. Notice that I've released that and this print option became available. These other 2 that I have not released the scores for are not available yet. That means that while you are on stage reading off awards, you cannot be printing in the background unless you are okay with that information being shared while you are on stage. What I'm personally going to do is say, directors, your scores and comments are available in the director portal. If you would like a paper copy, you can come find me in our office and I will get you a paper copy made. So I've released scores. I printed if I wanted to. The very bottom here, we've got the judges tool. So if you want to allow your judges the option to record audio comments, you turn that on and it gives them a button on their score sheet. If you want to allow them to type comments to your groups, turn that one on. If you want them to have the option to write a comment to the critique judge or for the critique to be able to share their comments through the director's portal, we'd have that one turned on. That just gives your judges the options. It enables the features on their page. Down here, this is where I actually release those comments to the director's portal. Everything I did above was releasing scores. The comments are released separately. So if I come in here, I have these already turned on. That means that the moment a judge hits save, it will go to the director's portal. For the critique option, I'm okay with leaving that on ahead of time because they're going to hear it in the critique room. If you have a competition where it's one and done and it doesn't matter when the groups get their feedback, their comments from audio or written feedback, you can have all of these turned on before the competition and it will save directly to their portal. If you have a competition that has finals and you would like all groups to receive their written and or recorded comments at the same time, then you're going to want to start competition day with all of those turned off. And when you have finished an award ceremony, say I've got my middle school division on Friday, I can go and release those ones. And then I can come through and release my daytime divisions after I've read my daytime awards, so on and so forth. But this is where I control what is actually available in the portal. If you are hosting a competition that has a solo or small ensemble contest, this is where I can view results from that as well to be able to see how things are shaken out. I'm able to print the results, the overall summary, or individuals, like the individual sheets, and I can release results from here if I would like to, but I can also do that from my control center, and I have my print options available here as well. If I'm hosting in other competitions such as vocal jazz or a concert choir, curricular choir, whatever, standing choir, then I am able to view other competition results as well and release scores. This is where, again, I'm making sure that my judge has finalized or I have finalized their sheet for them. If I come in here, I can view individual choir scores. I can release from all these different contests. I can print anything I need. But overall, I'm seeing how the placements all panned out. And when I'm done, I can release, which again brings up my print options on my control center page. So that's everything that you need to do on competition day. That's the control center, the awards workflow. Hope that helps.